Hello everybody, today's topic is very politically charged, so if you have a strong opinion on the topic or you just love debating, go down to the comments, start or join a debate. It'll be awesome to read what you guys have to say on this topic. The topic for today's video is the mosque that someone wants to build near Ground Zero. Now before I go on and give my opinion on it, I am going to give a little bit of background and both sides of the issue. The background, as I know it after reading articles and watching the news, which doesn't do much anyway, but reading articles, hearing what's going on, and all that. Someone has owned land 2 blocks away from Ground Zero for 40 some odd years, 42 years or something like that, give or take 10, just to cover my back. Some guy has owned land for a long time, and he wants to take down what is on that land and build a mosque, or some people are calling it a Muslim community center, I believe. So, he wants to build a mosque. The two sides of the issue are the people who are against him building it are saying, no, it's Muslim, and since it's near the site of the Twin Towers attacks, which was by Muslims, then obviously they're just doing it to mock us, and he shouldn't be allowed to do it. And that's basically what they're angry about. And so they're saying no. And the people on the other side who are saying yes, he can, are saying this because he has property rights, which everyone who owns land has. The permit has already been approved by the city, and it's his land. He can do whatever he wants. And for the generalizations of throwing in the whole Muslim community there just because the people who attacked the Twin Towers happen to be Muslim is bogus. So those are all the sides of the issue and what's going on from my perspective. If I'm completely wrong, I apologize, but that's what I've seen and what I know. So, my opinion sides completely, 100% with the second group of people. What I don't like about the first group of people is, one, people have to learn to let things go. And it sounds very hypocritical coming from me because I find it hard to let things go as well. But if you are still angry after 2 years about this because you lost loved ones, or people you know died in it, or people that you were close to lost loved ones, and of course it was a very tragic event, and I feel very sorry for all the people who have either died or are friends, family of people who died, and so I can see where their emotional pain is coming from on this, but I think people need to learn to let things go, and if they could let this go, they'd realize that fighting is not really necessary. The mosque isn't trying to promote anything. So, but why I like the second group of people who are saying yes, you can. The first one, very cut and dry. The permit's already been approved by the city. Permit's been approved. We're done. It's been approved. We'll go build the mosque community center. 2, it should be built because of property rights. And America is amazing because of property rights. You own land. One of the reasons, I should say, is you own land. You can do what you want with it. You could build a house with 20 floors and 12 bathrooms, assuming it fits within the community guidelines and unsightly appearance laws or whatever for a specific neighborhood. You know what I mean, though. You could have a bathroom with 12 toilets lined up in it because you feel like it. You could have 12 fountains all guarded by 3 lawn gnomes each. You could have a flamingo plastered in your front lawn, and you could write in big letters, spray paint on your lawn, "I love chicken nuggets." You know, property rights. Do what you want. I'm a fan of that. On Facebook, so that's another reason. And the third one, which is kind of bugging me a little bit, but here we go. People are mad at the Muslims for attacking the Twin Towers. And I have never really been a fan of taking someone who did something and then generalizing every group that they're a part of as bad. So let's say Fred, I'm just going to choose a random name, Fred goes down and kills 20 people. He just kills them because he can. You know, he has a gun, he has bullets, he feels like killing someone. So he goes and kills 20 people. Obviously that's a terrible thing, right? But Fred, he happens to be black. So people think black people are terrible. Oh my god. Black people are violent. They just randomly go out and kill people. Now, that's obviously wrong. Fred killed 20 people, and he just so happened to be black. That has nothing to do with the fact that he was black. Generalizing everything about him because of a group he's a part of, either willingly or not willingly, doesn't hold any ground in my opinion. Same as if Fred was Buddhist. All Buddhists now like to kill people because Fred was Buddhist and he killed 20 people. That's terrible. That's unacceptable. We can't have black Buddhists running around killing people. Obviously, black Buddhists are terrible people. And it sounds like I'm being very racist here, but what I'm saying is that you can't do this. You can't generalize. Since the people who attacked the Twin Towers were Muslim, obviously all of the Muslims are against us. And they're coming here, they're living in our land, they're spying on us, they plan to attack at any second. Twitch, you know. So, generalizing about everyone does not work. These Muslims that want the guy who wants to build this Muslim community center, for all I know, is a perfectly upstanding citizen who has paid his taxes since day one. He's done this and that and the other thing. He's served in the military. You know, for all I know, he's an amazing person. He's made amazing contributions to society. But now we're labeling him as Muslim and not allowed to do what he wants because he is affiliated with a group that was also affiliated with someone who caused this big deal. And I've said this a million times already, but you can't do that, I don't think. There are some very, very, very rare exceptions to that rule, in my opinion, but we're not going to get into those now. I don't think, I'm going into more examples. You can stop the video now and start your debate. I'm sorry. But one more example. You know the Fred that I just made up, the black Buddhist guy? He really likes burritos. He loves burritos for some reason. You know, he every day he wakes up, he feels like, I'm going to have a burrito for lunch today. And so he goes out and has burritos. And so while he's killing the 20 people, he's eating a burrito. And so now people think, oh, burritos make everyone terrible. Everyone who eats a burrito is a terrorist. They want to kill people. They're serial killers. Generalizing. No. Flailing my arms because I'm a weirdo. But generalizing people based on a group that they're affiliated with that has nothing to do with what they did is just stupid. I don't agree with it at all. So, now that I've wasted 8 minutes of your life babbling about this, what's your opinion? Post it down there. Post your opinion on this whole debate. Should the mosque be able to be built? Yes, no. Please, please, please back it up. If you want to, you can just say, yes, I think it should be built. No, it shouldn't be. But if you have the time, please explain why you think that. Awesome. I will see you guys next video.